Hey guys, a very good afternoon to all of you. Yes, so welcome to today's masterclass. We still have a few folks joining in, so we were just waiting for that. So we'll start in just another 2 minutes. Quick introduction about myself. My name is Arshan Hassan, and I'm one of the co-founders at AlmaBetter. And prior to AlmaBetter, I myself was working as a data scientist. So, like, I'll have a total industrial experience of around 7 years working as a data scientist. And nowadays at AlmaBetter, also we are pretty involved into day-to-day activities of students. They interviewing for different roles, what kind of different requirements comes in from hiring partners, so on and so forth. So given all of that into consideration, we have created this masterclass to be able to tell you guys like what's the best way to think about a roadmap to a successful data science career in 2025. So pretty latest understanding of things, what exactly is asked for, what do you need to study, what do you need to prepare, how are the interviews scheduled, what kind of projects you need to work for, what is the impact of Gen AI and LLMs and all these new age technologies coming in, and how you should see about it. So, yes, if you are serious about a career in data science, and if you are seriously evaluating like how to move about a career in data science, then today's session will be helpful for you, right? And no matter whether you are planning to join AlmaBetter courses or any other courses for that matter, that's okay. The masterclass today is more a generic overview of how to think about data science career, an amalgamation or a summary of experiences of students who are giving interviews on a daily basis, the requirements of hiring partners that come in. So using all these latest resources, we have tried to collate this. And next 40 to 60 minutes, I will try to give away this to you guys so that uh, you probably have a good head start and right decision making, right? So we'll cover all the aspects around that. So stick on if you are seriously evaluating a career in data science. uh, it doesn't have to be necessarily with AlmaBetter. If in general you are evaluating a career in data science, then today's session will help you get some real latest insights around what is happening, because I don't think anyone else who is not as engaged into this process of students studying, hiring partners bringing in their requirements, and every day a number of students getting placed at different companies. So basis that, I would say that we would be able to really give you guys a right head start around this. So before we begin, and let me just call this out. I'm having slightly off throat because of cough, so I might be sounding a little off here and there. So bear with me, please. But nonetheless, I'll try to give you guys the best outcome for out of this masterclass. Yes, I think that's a quick introduction about myself. Now, before we move ahead, we already have a lot of people who have joined in. Let's do a quick round of introduction, guys. Go to the chat section and type in the city from where you have joined in, and what is your preferred mode of communication for this class? Do you want it in English, Hindi? How do you prefer it? So go ahead. Let's quickly have a quick round of introduction, guys. So this is not a recorded session, guys. This is a live session. I'm live from Bangalore, so that's my city. Go ahead, guys. Uh, would want to know who all has joined from which all parts of the country. So we have Sanket from Thane. Preferred mode of communication is English. Hey Sanket, welcome to the session. Others, please go ahead, quickly introduce yourselves. Uh, Tanmoy from Ramnagar, West Bengal. Abhilash from Balangir, Odisha. Hey guys, welcome. Bharat, welcome guys. Welcome all of you to the session. Bharat is from Alwar, Rajasthan. Mosmi Ara Ahmed from Bangalore. I hope you all are seriously evaluating a career in data science. Nawaz from Kozhikode. Pradeep from Bangalore. Rohit from Bareilly. Hey Rohit, hi Pradeep, hi everyone. Great guys. So quickly, let's start off with the session. Won't waste much time. We are already a bit late because a few folks were still joining in. But let's quickly begin. So this is what we will be covering today, right? Data science use cases at top product companies. Now, first, the idea is to give you guys an understanding of what has happened in the field of data science in last 10 years. And yeah, so before I go ahead with the session, I'll also quickly explain you like how the modus operandi will be like. See, so what I'll do is I'll present my screen, and uh, first I think first 40 to 60 minutes the session is generic about data science industry itself, how it has evolved, and all the content that you see on my screen, right? Uh, Feel free to pitch in and add any feedbacks or any relevant questions that you feel is contextual to the topic that we are discussing. ठीक है? आप लोग अपने comments chat section में डाल सकते हैं. Every 5 to 10 minutes I will be coming back to the chat section, and I'll be looking at the chats and all the contextual questions that are in context to the masterclass, that probably I'll take up, and I'll try to give you the best understanding and best possible answers around that, true to whatever knowledge I'm having. Okay. After that, we will have admission counselor who will be coming in and will be guiding you and will be answering all your queries specific to AlmaBetter courses. So first, I'll complete my session, which is generic, not anything to do with AlmaBetter in general, more like a generic masterclass for you to evaluate yourself as a career prospect in data science or not. And after that, if people who are interested in knowing about courses at Alma Better, how the entire flow looks like, and all of those things. So for that, we will have a specific person from admissions team coming in who will be guiding you through the entire process, what it looks like studying at Alma Better, what is the course duration, what are the different aspects that will be covered in the course, how will it be structured, what is placement assistance, what is income share agreement, and all of those things, right? And also, what is the current offer going on in terms of Diwali, right? So for Diwali, we are having no income share agreement or no pay after placement fee. The career services fee has totally been eliminated for only for 100 learners. So this is like a Diwali gift that Alma Better is giving back to community. So all of that will be covered in the later half of the session, right? So that will be the modus operandi. And now I'll quickly begin with the session. So this is all covering today. Agenda for today's masterclass will be data science use cases, required skills and qualifications, the interview process, and interview questions. Right. तो सबसे पहले समझते हैं कि डेटा साइंस इतना इम्पोर्टेंट क्यों हो गया है आज के दिन में. हाउ द डेटा साइंस यूज केसेस हैव इवॉल्व्ड, राइट? सो अभी से अगर आप इफ यू मूव बैक से 10 years 15 years, let's say that we go back to 2014 or 2012, data science use case was not so predominant across all the industries. Yes, it used to be there. There used to be data science teams at large corporates like Meta, Facebook, Google, Apple, there used to be data science teams, but it used to be more like an R&D framework. There is a research and development team that is having a data science wing, and they are working on some XYZ projects. But what has happened in the last decade is that the data science use case has become more fundamental to the business. It is no more an R&D kind of department. It is a very core department if I talk in context to 2024 or 2025, right? So जैसे कि हम मेटा का एग्जांपल लेते हैं, what are the biggest products of Meta, right? uh, WhatsApp, uh, Instagram, Facebook, right? These are the major products. Meta makes, or in fact, more than 90% of Meta's revenue comes from ads, right? And where are these ads showcased? On Meta, sorry, on Instagram, on Facebook, right? And how are these showcased? Nothing but great state of the art news and ad feed personalization algorithms working in the background. The reel that I see on Instagram is different from what you see on Instagram, right? And just not in random order. There is a state of the art news and ad feed personalization algorithm that is working in the background. And who is building these algorithms? Data science teams, right? And Meta's 95% revenue depends on how good they are able to hook the user by showing the right kind of reels, right kind of posts, right? So that is how crucial data science as a use case or data science as a team has become. लैंग्वेज ट्रांसलेशन की एग्जांपल लेते हैं. Facebook today acquires or has customers across the world, right? In India, they offer their services in more than 14 languages in real time basis. Same in European countries. So what does this mean? How is Facebook doing it, right? अगर मैं मेटा पे कुछ भी पोस्ट करता हूँ इन इंग्लिश, राइट, in real time that gets converted into any language that Facebook is supporting, right? In India itself, Facebook supports more than 14 languages. So someone probably watching in southern states of India, right, if they have a preference like Kannada over English, they will be seeing the same content in Kannada. Someone sitting in Spain can see it in Spanish. So how is this happening? How has Facebook been able to penetrate so deeper into hyperlocal geographies having specific language barriers? Nothing but a straightforward use case of machine learning, right? They are using NLPs, right, to train models to be able to translate on a real time basis. And with time, the accuracy is increasing. Abhi se 5 saal pehle, the accuracy of these models probably was not that great, but today it is almost near perfect. So the idea behind sharing this with you is to give you a context ki how data science as a field has progressed in last 1 decade from being a research and auxiliary kind of field की है तो अच्छी बात है और सारी कंपनीज अफोर्ड नहीं कर पा रही हैं, right? More like a research and development object. Now it is a full-fledged object, right? It's a full-fledged integral part of the ecosystem, as equal as marketing, as equal as sales. So, or I would say, in fact, more important because it is driving revenues. Same is the case with Apple, right? अगर आप Apple का example देखोगे, तो Face ID technology, which is across all the Apple devices, iPhone, iPads, right? Nothing but powered by machine learning models in the background, right? Handwriting recognition, app library suggestions. So same case with Apple also. They are now, so the data science use cases are now so closely integrated into the main ecosystem that it is no more an auxiliary function. It has become a key and important role. गूगल का एग्जांपल ले लो आप. गूगल के सारे प्रोडक्ट्स, गूगल फोटोज, ट्रांसलेट, एड्स, गूगल सर्च, राइट, गूगल मैप्स, no matter whichever product you pick up, every product is having data science as a major use case today. अब जैसे कि इंडिया के एग्जांपल लेते हैं, लाइक लेट्स टेक एग्जांपल्स ऑफ ई कॉमर्स इंडस्ट्री, right? Probably 10 years before, e-commerce industry did not have very significant data science use case, and in companies में data science teams होती भी नहीं थी, right? But अगर आप आज देखोगे, पर्सनलाइज्ड प्रोडक्ट रिकमेंडेशन, मैं फ्लिपकार्ट के ऐप पे जाता हूँ या अमेजोन के ऐप पे जाता हूँ, तो जो प्रोडक्ट रिकमेंड होता है मुझे, राइट, दैट इज वेरी 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 personalized, right? Very personalized to me. So what is this? This is nothing but state of the art recommendation models. इनफैक्ट आप ये समझ लो कि रिकमेंडेशन मॉडल तो एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रोटोकॉल हो चुका है आज के डेट में, राइट? इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग अ बिजनेस, if you have a website or a marketplace, if you don't have a recommendation model, you won't be able to succeed. So it's no more an option or a good to have thing, it's a must have thing today, right? और भी बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे फीचर्स हैं, जैसे कि आप देखोगे तो देर आर न्यू वेज ऑफ सर्चिंग प्रोडक्ट्स ऑन दीज मार्केट प्लेस एप्स टूडे, राइट? You can do a voice search, like you can say blue t-shirts, and what it does effectively is that there is a speech to text model deployed, which is nothing but again a machine learning use case कि आपने एक speech to text model train किया है, and then effectively that model converts your voice to text, and then that text is powered into the search and you get the results, right? So very small feature, आपको लगेगा कि पूरे वेबसाइट में एक छोटा सा फीचर है, बट उस छोटे से फीचर के पीछे देयर इज अ फुल फ्लेजेड डेटा साइंस यूज केस और अ डेटा साइंस मॉडल वर्किंग, राइट? इमेज बेस्ड सर्च भी आ गए हैं आजकल कि आप सपोज यू हैव अ पेन, you click a picture of that pen, and then you basically search using that image, and what effectively these marketplaces do is that they return you all the products having similar images, right? This is nothing but object recognition model working in the background. सो पॉइंट इज दैट कि आज के डेट में अगर फ्लिपकार्ट, amazon और मिंत्रा, मीशो और एनी ई कॉमर्स प्लेयर, राइट, if it says that I don't want data science teams and I don't want data science use case, then they'll not be able to survive in the market. As simple as that. That's how crucial data science as a use case has become, and that's how important it has become along like last 10 years. And same is the story for any industry. See, the reason that I'm telling you all this is to give you insights on what has happened that has made data science such a fruitful career in the long run, because the dependency has increased, because the revenue has increased because of data science. Now the top management, right, the ceos, cxos, right, they interact directly with the data science team. The use cases are discussed with business people, right, that these are the things we need to develop, we need to do. And it is no more like old days कि डेटा साइंस टीम यूज्ड टू डू आर&डी, कुछ हुआ तो सही है, नहीं हुआ तब भी चल रहा है. एंड इन टाइम्स ऑफ रिसेशन, व्हेन द कंपनी इज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग गुड, द फर्स्ट पीपल टू गो आउट विल बी द आर&डी पीपल. बट दैट इज नो मोर ट्रू दीज डेज. अब आई वुड से डेटा साइंस इज, if not more, at least as important as any other function like marketing, sales, product, right? And that is the truth, that is how it has been. ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स का एग्जांपल ले लो आप, कंटेंट रिकमेंडेशन, सबटाइटल जनरेशन, हर जगह यूज केसेस है ही है. दैट इज हाउ इट इज. फूड टेक में स्विगी, जोमेटो, पर्सनलाइज्ड कूपन, पर्सनलाइज्ड फूड रिकमेंडेशन. फिनटेक में द एंटायर सिस्टम ऑफ अंडर राइटिंग, राइट, that you can get a loan in 30 seconds. The entire data of your financial transaction, your SMS history, your credit score, everything is fetched. It is fed into an underwriting model, and basis your data, the model tells that you are either eligible for a loan or you are not. As simple as that, right? All of this happening within like a matter of 30 seconds, right? Gone are the days when you have to go and join a queue in bank, and then the loan application used to take 10 to 15 days. Nothing like that. That's how all the industry is widely adopting the use case now. अब तो ये हो गई पहले की बात, राइट, कि हाउ लास्ट 10 years हैज लुक्ड in terms of this, राइट, डेटा साइंस. बट अब क्वेश्चन ये होगा कि अगर आप आज के डेट में डेटा साइंस में करियर स्टार्ट करना चाह रहे हो, तो given that last 10 years has been good, that every company has only hired more and more data scientists, and the number of job openings has only and only increased. It is not even stagnant, it is still increasing. अगर आप देखोगे लास्ट टू लास्ट ईयर कितने डेटा साइंस के टोटल ओपनिंग्स आए थे जॉब मार्केट में वर्सेस दिस ईयर जितने आए हैं, you will see that it is increasing trend, because still a lot of companies are adopting nowadays, even startups are adopting data science use cases. So it is a growing trend. बट ये तो हो गई पास्ट की बात. बट बिफोर यू मेक अ करियर चॉइस, यू ऑल्सो हैव टू कंसिडर द फ्यूचर. लाइक आने वाले 10-20 सालों में क्या होने वाला है, राइट? तभी तो आप एक करियर का डिसीजन आप आज लोगे. तो यू हैव टू थिंक फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग टर्म परस्पेक्टिव कि इज दिस द राइट फील्ड टू स्टिक टू फॉर नेक्स्ट 20 years और इज इट नॉट. तो इस चीज को एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए, अगेन फ्यूचर इज अनप्रिडिक्टेबल, बट बेसिस करंट ट्रेंड्स एंड बेसिस प्रेडिक्शन सर्वेज वी कैन गेट एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग, a realistic understanding of what is most possibly going to happen, right? तो इस चीज को समझने के लिए टुडे आई हैव टेकन टू एग्जांपल्स, and one is IBF, India Brand Equity Foundation, which is an Indian organization. I'll talk more about it. And these are two government organizations, IBF and US Bureau of Labor Statistics. And the reason that I'm taking government organizations is because a lot of times you will see articles published by corporates and media houses which talk that probably yes, data science career will grow or it will not grow, right? And they have their underlying interests before telling that whether it will grow or it will not grow, right? So generally try to avoid building your perspective or your intuition from such sources. Instead go for unbiased sources. For example, I'll just show you this IBF. What is IBF? I'll first show you that. So IBF is a trust established by Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Okay. So this is again owned by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And the primary purpose of IBF is to be a knowledge center for global investors, international policymakers, and world media seeking updated, accurate, and comprehensive information on the Indian economy, states, and sectors. Right. So again, the reason that I have taken this organization as an example is because this is a fair, unbiased organization who will have no advantage as such by either pitching that data science is going to be a booming industry or it is not going to be a booming industry. So this is IBF. I'll also put this link on the chat so that you can visit this website later on, uh, because what will happen is that once you go through this particular website and read through the articles, you will get a fair understanding of whether data science is going to be the right field or not. As simple as that. Now coming to IBF, yes, so coming to the article that talks about this. Let me know if you can see my screen, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you can see future of data science and AI in India written on your screens. Right. Now again, this link also I'll put in chat because uh, given the time limit for this session, I will not be able to go through the exact details, but I'm passing on the link so that you can spend personally 10-15 minutes on researching about the future of data science and AI in India. And I recommend that before you make a career move, before you decide कि मुझे data scientist बनना है या फिर इस domain में जाना है, it is very important that you have an understanding of not only immediate job perspective. क्योंकि देखिए 6 महीने में आपको पढ़ करके जॉब लगाना, आई नो मतलब it might seem difficult, but it is not. It is a very short term myopic perspective. What matters is that आप अगला 10 साल कैसे देख रहे हो इस फील्ड में, right? That is how you have to actually evaluate your career decision. So go through it, go through this article. I'll just quickly brief you guys. So this is again published by IBF. The market for AI is expected to reach $7.8 billion by 2025 in India, right? And then they have predictions around AI will grow at a rate of 20% CAGR. By 2030, AI in education systems will contribute considerable efforts to achieve sustainable development. And there are a whole lot of analysis that these guys have done, right? This is one key line that I wanted to highlight. Experts have predicted that by 2030 there will be a 31.4% increase in jobs related to data science and mathematical science, mostly AI based, right? And again, you can go through the entire article. There are a whole lot of data points. There is also a PDF at the end which you can download and go into deeper analysis. But in a nutshell, they are predicting that yes, data science is a field that is going to increase, and from a longer horizon, from a next 10-year horizon, this will be a booming career opportunity to be involved in from a long-term career prospect. सो ये हो गई आईबीएफ की बात. इससे आपको एक इंडियन आउटलुक मिल गया, राइट, कि इंडियन गवर्नमेंट कैसे देख रही है आईबीएफ, कैसे देख रही है डेटा साइंस एज अ करियर को, राइट. Now coming to US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can see my screen with US government's website, US Bureau of Labor Statistics. इसका भी लिंक मैं आप लोगों को दे दूंगा. इसका भी लिंक मैं आप लोगों को दे दूंगा so that you guys can go through at your perusal again, because covering everything is not possible within the time constraints that I'm having. This is visible, guys, right? Just give me 1 minute. Hmm. Okay, fine. So now, what is the prediction of US Bureau of Labor organization? Now, again, this website is an official website of the United States government. So again, for any long-term prediction, I'm not using any corporate articles or any surveys done by corporates or media houses, because trust me, all of them have their hidden agenda. I'm using US Bureau of Labor Statistics because they probably don't have any hidden agenda behind showcasing how the occupational outlook will look like for different occupations. So for data scientists, this is their prediction that they are having, right? Job outlook from 23 to 33. If you see that for next 10 years, they have predicted that it will be growing at a rate of 36%, right? If you go to job outlook to see the details, then you can see over here that they have a chart. This graph kind of summarizes what I'm trying to tell you guys, that how different occupations will grow, right? Mathematical science occupations, data scientists, and all occupations. Someone asked in the chat, right, that what is mathematical science occupation. So, mathematical sciences basically means uh, all the core engineering related roles, right? आपका software developer हो गया, और भी core mathematical and statistical related roles हो गए. So, data scientist is kind of, you would say it falls under this category. But if mathematical science occupations will grow at a rate of 28%, data scientists are still going to grow aggressively at a very higher rate. And a lot of mathematical science occupations growth rate is coming from data science and equivalent field growth rate itself, like ML engineers, data engineers, data scientists, data analysts, right? So data analyst, data engineer, ML engineer, ये सारे probably आप mathematical science occupations में डाल सकते हो, but they are more pivoted around data scientists. And this entire growth, right, which you see higher growth rate, is getting driven from these kind of roles, because these are new in age demand roles that are coming in the industry. ठीक है. इसमें भी आई थिंक आपके पास डेटा है, आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. एंड देख सकते हो कि गवर्नमेंट का कैसा प्रेडिक्शन है, एंड दिस इज अगेन an updated website, right? They have predictions from 23 to 33. So to kind of get a global outlook on how is the market looking, right? I hope that these two organizations will give you some context, right, on how the next 10 years roadmap will look like. And before making any decision, go through this, guys. Go through these articles, do some research on your own, and think for yourself that whether this is the field that you would want to commit for next 10 years, 20 years, so on and so forth. सिर्फ अभी शॉर्ट टर्म का मत सोचिए कि अभी मैं 6 महीने में क्या करूंगा. 6 महीने में ऑब्वियसली फर्स्ट थिंग इज टू गेट अ जॉब, बट दैट इज नॉट द ओनली थिंग यू शुड बी ऑप्टिमाइजिंग फॉर. आपको ये भी सोचना है कि आपको उस करियर में ग्रो कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, राइट? And that is why sometimes I recommend, like, if people who are seriously pursuing a long term career in data science or want to pursue a long term career in data science, I suggest them to generally go for the master's degree program as compared to the full stack data science. I know this might sound a little odd that I myself am telling that one course is better than another, but it's not about being better. It's about going granular and having a deeper understanding of things, right? Because आजकल क्या हो गया है that data science use cases has also become advanced. अभी से 5 साल पहले, probably when I started as a data scientist, knowing very basic things about data science was enough. I knew basic machine learning, I knew neural network, what is convolutional neural network, basic RNN, right? And I can train a model, recommendation model, right? और जो भी आपके डिसीजन ट्रीज होते हैं, ये सब पता था. बट अभी क्या हो गया है कि बिकॉज द फील्ड इज इवॉल्विंग, आप देख रहे हो कि अभी लास्ट 1-2 साल में चैट जीपीटी हैज ओवर पावर्ड द इंडस्ट्री, एलएलएम्स, राइट, लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स, जनरेटिव प्री ट्रेन ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स, राइट, ऑल ऑफ दिस थिंग्स आर गोइंग इनटू द इंडस्ट्री, विच मीन्स कि थोड़े से यूज केसेस एडवांस हो गए हैं, राइट? और अगर आप अगले 10 साल 15 साल के परस्पेक्टिव से देख रहे हो, so having advanced knowledge, having advanced concepts in your grasp, and probably having a master's degree that kind of complements your effort into that particular field will be a good strategy from a long term perspective. चाहे आप कहीं से भी कर रहे हो, whichever organization you are going or doing things from, the idea is that ensure that you are doing a proper full fledged course, because अगर आप अपना time लगा रहे हो, you are committing into things, सो व्हाई नॉट कमिट एडिशनल 2-3 मंथ्स. अगर आप 7 से 8 महीना कमिट कर रहे हो, तो 2-3 महीना और कमिट कर दो एंड गो फॉर अ थिंग दैट इज सस्टेनेबल फ्रॉम अ 10 years perspective. You have deeper knowledge, because trust me, I think भले आपकी इनिशियल लेवल जॉब लग जाएगी by you'll get a good 5-6 LPA kind of package, right, by knowing the basics of data science. But if you want to grow in this field from next 5 years, 10 years career perspective, then just knowing the basics won't help. You have to have advanced nuances also in your grasp, because that's how the field is evolving. अब आते हैं तो आई थिंक टिल नाउ आई हैव कवर्ड what has happened in the field of data science and how the future looks like, right? And these two things are very important before making any decision about pursuing a career in data science. Now, let's assume that we have decided ki I want to pursue a career in data science. So what kind of skills are required, what kind of qualifications are required, क्या पढ़ना है आपको, इंटरव्यूज में क्या चीजें पूछी जाएंगी, क्या आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो, is what we will cover in the next section, which is required skills and qualifications. तो अब इस सेक्शन में वी विल कवर अबाउट कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए. तो पहली बात तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ qualification, a lot of companies these days prefer meritocracy over anything else, which means that Most companies have their own well defined interview structures and procedures, and they evaluate candidates basis that interview process itself, agnostic of the fact that from which college is the student coming, what is the background, so on and so forth. अब जो required skills and qualifications हैं, जो required skills हैं, to be a data scientist today in 2024 or 2025, right? And again, this is not something that I'm making up and telling. ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे मन में आया और मैंने लिख दिया कि ये सारे skills चाहिए आपको. This is basis interviews that are happening daily at AlmaBetter, the feedback that we get from students, the requirement that comes in from hiring partners. So very updated understanding of things basis what is happening real time at AlmaBetter. Unfortunately, I am saying that I'm the right person to tell you this, not because I know things or that there is something great about me as a person, but the fact that I am very closely operating in this ecosystem of training data scientists and then getting them placed, right? This is an everyday thing for me. So I have an understanding via an aggregation of n number of samples that we are seeing on a daily basis. And the overall idea today is to just summarize that understanding and deliver it to you. That's what effectively I'm doing, nothing else. So तीन इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं जो आपको आज के डेट में याद रखनी है दैट विल मेक यू अ सक्सेसफुल डेटा साइंटिस्ट और विल गेट योर करियर स्टार्टेड इन द डोमेन ऑफ डेटा साइंस. टेक्निकल स्किल्स, प्रोजेक्ट्स और सॉफ्ट स्किल्स. और हम तीनों को कवर करेंगे अब. तो टेक्निकल स्किल्स में ये I have like divided this into 8 buckets. Programming skills, relational databases, program. अब मैं यहाँ पे I'll also just quickly open Alma Better's dashboard. Yes, guys. So let me just quickly share my screen again. तो अब देखिए टेक्निकल स्किल्स में ये सारी चीजें हैं जो आपको आनी चाहिए. आप कहाँ से पढ़ रहे हो, कैसे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, दैट इज अप टू यू, बट दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट आर रिक्वायर्ड. प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स, रिलेशनल डेटाबेसेस, डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन एंड स्टैटिस्टिक्स फॉर एमएल. ये चार स्किल सेट्स आपके आ गए तो आप एंट्री लेवल रोल्स के लिए तैयार हो जाओगे, विच मीन्स रोल्स लाइक डेटा एनालिस्ट, बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. इन चार स्किल्स के बाद अगर आपने मशीन लर्निंग भी ऐड कर लिया so you will be eligible for entry level data scientist roles in the market, right? And now after that, if you have advanced knowledge of data science, ML specifically, advanced machine learning, deep learning, ML ops, तो आप advanced data scientist roles के लिए ready हो जाओगे, which would mean कि you are not only going into a data science role but you are also ready for growth in this particular field. ठीक है. अब ये टेक्निकल स्किल्स कैसे कोरिलेट होते हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ एक्चुअल करिकुलम दैट यू विल बी स्टडिंग, राइट? तो मैंने वहां पे जो आपको टेक्निकल स्किल्स दिखाए, जो सबसे पहली चीज दिखाई आपको प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स. सो इफ यू गो टू नाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर लिंक आल्सो आई विल गिव इट टू यू गाइस बिकॉज this is also something that is uh, available to all for viewing, so you can use this as a reference to know that what you need to study and what needs to be covered. तो इंट्रोडक्शन टू कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग जो कि फुल स्टैक डेटा साइंस कोर्स एट आल्मा बेटर का पहला मॉड्यूल है, उसमें आपको पाइथन के रिलेटेड सारी चीजें पढ़ाई जाती हैं फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, राइट? डेटा टाइप्स इन पाइथन, फंक्शंस एंड मेथड्स, right? Everything. I'm not going into the details because going into details of each and every lesson won't be possible in this particular session, but you can go on through it at a later point of time. तो मॉड्यूल वन डीएसए, डेटा रैंगलिंग लाइब्रेरीज, pandas, numpys, डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन लाइब्रेरीज, मैटप्लॉटलिब, सीबॉर्न, राइट? तो ये जो मॉड्यूल वन और टू है, ये आपका प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स वाला स्किल सेट कवर करती है. उसके बाद जो आपका मॉड्यूल 3 है, दिस इज रिलेशनल डेटाबेसेस, राइट? इसमें आप एसक्यूएल, इनबिल्ट फंक्शंस, डेटा प्रिपरेशन विद एसक्यूएल. So this effectively covers the third key aspect, which is relational databases, second key aspect. फिर data visualization है, which effectively is your module 4. Then you have applied statistics, module 5, right? जिसमें basically आप statistics for ML ये वाला key technical skill sets cover करते हो. तो if a student at AlmaBetter has completed module 1 to module 5, he or she will be ready for these kind of roles, data analyst kind of roles. फिर आपने अगर ML भी पढ़ लिया, तो दिस इज नाउ वेयर द ML पार्ट स्टार्ट्स, कि आप सुपरवाइज लर्निंग क्या होती है, रिग्रेशन, क्लासिफिकेशन, डिसीजन ट्रीज, अनसुपरवाइज लर्निंग, मॉडल ट्रेन कैसे करते हैं, फीचर इंजीनियरिंग क्या होती है, राइट? व्हाट इज NLP, इमेज प्रोसेसिंग, टाइम सीरीज एनालिसिस. तो ये आपने बेसिक मशीन लर्निंग, इंट्रोडक्शन टू मशीन लर्निंग एज अ मॉड्यूल 6 पढ़ लिया, तो आप एंट्री लेवल डेटा साइंस रोल्स के लिए रेडी हो जाओगे. So if your objective is to get into entry level data science roles and then start a career in data science, then probably these 6 modules from a technical aspect is good enough. अब जो मैं मास्टर्स डिग्री की बात कर रहा था, अगर मैं उस पे आऊं, तो यहाँ पे आपको एडवांस्ड चीजें भी कवर करनी पड़ेंगी. तो ये जो तीनों चीज दिखाई थी ना मैंने आपको, ML ops, डीप लर्निंग एंड एडवांस्ड ML, this is what effectively is covered additionally in specialization track in a master's degree program. So you obviously get a master's degree from Europe, but that is not the only thing. यहाँ पे the core difference is the curriculum and the technical skills that you develop as an outcome of completing this program. ML ops, distributed machine learning, advanced machine learning, introduction to deep learning, right? आपका कंप्यूटर विजन, डीप लर्निंग फॉर NLP, जहाँ पे आपका LLMs, right? LLMs is the whole trendy thing these days, chat GPT, Gemini, but this is one of the advanced concepts. तो अगर आप ये एक मास्टर्स डिग्री प्रोग्राम कंप्लीट कर रहे हो, तो यू आर देन सॉर्टिंग योर सेल्फ फॉर एटलीस्ट नेक्स्ट 10 years. एंड फिर आपको बेसिकली विद इन इट अपस्किल करने की जरूरत नहीं. ऑब्वियसली डेटा साइंस इज एन इवॉल्विंग फील्ड, हर बार नई चीजें आती हैं और आपको नई चीजें पढ़नी पड़ती हैं. बट अगर आपने एक मास्टर्स डिग्री इक्विवेलेंट कोर्स कर लिया है, राइट, एक देन देन प्रोबेबली all you need to do is to keep on learning as and when things come. You don't have to think about upskilling further. आप इसको implement कर सकते हो, augment कर सकते हो अपने everyday process में, and that's how things will work. तो ये हो गई टेक्निकल स्किल्स की बात. अब आते हैं प्रोजेक्ट्स पे. अब आपको ये समझना होगा कि प्रोजेक्ट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट और वेरी क्रूशियल फ्रॉम एन इंटरव्यू पर्सपेक्टिव. क्योंकि आपने क्या पढ़ाई करी है, क्या करिकुलम कंप्लीट किया है, दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू आर अवेयर ऑफ. बट हाउ विल यू बी टेस्टेड इन एनी इंटरव्यू इज बेसिकली बेसिस प्रोजेक्ट्स दैट यू हैव वर्कड ऑन. तो आप जब अपना रेज्यूमे बनाओगे and when you are going to apply for different data science roles, your resume must have projects that you have worked on, either on personal level or in any past work experience that you are having, or with any institute that you have pursued a course in data science. जैसे कि अगर आप एक मास्टर्स डिग्री प्रोग्राम कर रहे हो, तो जैसे कि बीटेक में आपका एक बैचलर्स थेसिस प्रोजेक्ट होता है, वैसे ही मास्टर्स में there is a master's thesis project. That itself shows that you have worked on a full-fledged project, right? And it is very important. अगर आपके पास projects नहीं है आपके resume में, तो that resume will not be shortlisted. Again, this is something that I'm telling you from actual experiences that we are seeing. Because interviewer को कैसे पता चलेगा आपने क्या पढ़ा है, उससे क्या सवाल पूछे. आपने किसी एक प्रोजेक्ट पे काम किया है, तो उस प्रोजेक्ट के अराउंड फिर इंटरव्यू स्ट्रक्चर होता है. द कॉन्वर्सेशन इन द इंटरव्यू then goes around the projects that you have worked on, right? So that's why projects are a very integral part, because these are the things that actually showcases your understanding of data science. Now if you go to AlmaBetter, आपको अगेन यहाँ पे आकर आपको आइडिया लेना है कि किस टाइप के प्रोजेक्ट्स करने पड़ेंगे. So the curriculum at AlmaBetter is designed taking into consideration all these factors, right? कि हाउ टू मेक यू जॉब रेडी। क्योंकि सिर्फ करिकुलम डिलीवर नहीं कर देना है कि आपको यहाँ पे लेक्चर्स मिल गए, लाइव लेक्चर्स हैं, तो आपने बस 2 घंटे लेक्चर अटेंड कर लिया, उससे आपका जॉब लग जाएगा। दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन। यू हैव टू हैव प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर, एंड दिस प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर आर द रियल डील दैट विल बी डिस्कस्ड इन इंटरव्यूज। क्योंकि डेटा साइंस एज अ फील्ड इज वेरी वाइड, वेरी वास्ट, राइट। इसमें अगर आप कुछ भी स्पेसिफिक चीजों के अराउंड डिस्कस नहीं करोगे इंटरव्यू में, इफ द इंटरव्यूअर डजंट आस्क, देन इट बिकम्स एन ओपन एंडेड, कहीं से भी कुछ भी पूछा जा सकता है। सो दैट थिंग्स नीड्स टू बी नैरोड डाउन via the projects that you have done. So आप देखोगे कि after every, right, I'll just show you, like after every module there is capstone project का category है, ठीक है। we will just take example के लिए एक, जैसे कि ML के बाद वाला मैं capstone project में select project कर रहा हूँ। तो ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं जो कि डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के साथ कोलैबोरेशन में है, यस बैंक, टाटा स्टील, जोमैटो, राइट, मैक्स लाइफ, इंडिगो। So these are real world projects that have been sourced via our hiring partners, right? And उनके real world problems को condense करके यहाँ project के form में डाला गया है। And it is mandatory for a student studying at AlmaBetter to complete one project after each module. और यहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट में आपको पूरा बिजनेस कॉन्टेक्स्ट मिलता है कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है, क्या सॉल्व करना चाह रहे हैं, व्हाट आर द डेटा फाइल्स। देन आप बेसिकली एक सैम्पल प्रेजेंटेशन वीडियो भी बनाते हो, विच इफेक्टिवली मेक्स यू कॉन्फिडेंट अराउंड प्रेजेंटिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट। इसके कैसे क्वेश्चन करने हैं, क्या प्रॉब्लम था। सो all of this can be added on your resume, on your profile, to make your profile look like you are a dedicated data scientist and you actually understand the work that you have done, right? And that's why projects are very important. तो आप जहां से भी कर रहे हो प्रोजेक्ट्स, इंश्योर करना कि आपके resume में प्रोजेक्ट हो, because that is what is going to make difference. For students studying at AlmaBetter, by the time they have completed a basic full stack data science program, they will have at least 4 or 5 different projects that they have worked on, at least, that can be there on their resume. Because the curriculum or the learning pedagogy itself is structured in this way. कि project करना after every module is part of the course, is part of the curriculum. And then there is a project section also, जहाँ पे सारे नए प्रोजेक्ट्स, पुराने प्रोजेक्ट्स रखे हुए हैं, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कंपनीज के साथ डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स एडेड हैं। सो पीपल हु वांट टू वर्क ऑन मोर प्रोजेक्ट्स कैन वर्क ऑन एज हाई एज 20-30 प्रोजेक्ट्स, इवन दो दैट मच इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड। अगर आपके पास रेज्यूमे में 4-5 प्रोजेक्ट हैं, गुड प्रोजेक्ट्स, that you are confident on, that you can handle questions on, that you can discuss on with interviewers, then you are good to go ahead for any data science related job interview. ठीक है। तो ये हो गई कि रियल वर्ल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स के अराउंड आपको काम करना है और ये चीजें आपके रेज्यूमे में होनी चाहिए। अगर आप ये नहीं भी कर पा रहे हो तो कुछ और भी ऑप्शंस हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट मी जस्ट शेयर माय स्क्रीन अगेन, कि और क्या सोर्सेस हैं। राइट, अगर आप बेसिकली रियल वर्ल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स का एक्सेस नहीं भी है आपको, तो आप गिटहब पे जाके प्रोजेक्ट्स कर सकते हो। बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स गिटहब पे रहते हैं। There are projects on Kaggle, competitive platforms such as Kaggle, also that you can do. But I would say that try to do a legit project, which is validated and verifiable also. For example, जैसे AlmaBetter के जो projects हैं, उनका evaluation instructors and mentors के via होता है, which means that these are people, industry veterans who are actually working as data scientists. So these are the guys who work with us as mentors, instructors, and evaluators, and they evaluate the project and then rate it. And when these projects go on the resume, it goes in a form that it is verified by AlmaBetter, and this person has evaluated the work of this person. So a whole lot of credibility and trust also is built when these projects are actually evaluated. तो student को भी confident feel होता है कि what I have done has actually been evaluated and vetted by an industry expert, right? And that goes on your resume as a proper project that you have worked on. But nonetheless, what exactly matters is that आपने जो projects पे काम किया है, उसकी understanding आपको बहुत strong होनी चाहिए। उसमें जो आपने concepts use किए हैं, उसका टेक्निकल नॉलेज आपका काफी अच्छा होना चाहिए, बिकॉज योर इंटरव्यू विल रोटेट अराउंड दीज प्रोजेक्ट्स इटसेल्फ. दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंस इन मोर देन 90% ऑफ द केसेस. अब आते हैं हम थर्ड चीज पे, राइट. Hmm. I'll give you guys just 1 minute. Give me a thumbs up if things are clear till now and everyone is with me on the same page, and you can see soft skills on your screens. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Right. अब आते हैं soft skills पे. See, nowadays soft skills are also very important, and the reason that I'm telling you this is correlated to the fact that I stated at the start of the session. The data science field is no more an auxiliary function. It is no more an R&D field. It has become a very business important department today. अभी से अगर आप 10 साल पहले या फिर इवन 5 साल पहले डेटा साइंटिस्ट वाले रोल में जा रहे होते, तो प्रोबेबली आपका सॉफ्ट स्किल्स अच्छा होना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं था, राइट. बिकॉज यू वर प्रोबेबली वर्किंग मोर लाइक एन R&D काइंड ऑफ फंक्शन. But today, data scientists interact with business teams, CXOs, ops team, right? And they are involved in everyday business on a daily basis. तो इसलिए आपका सॉफ्ट स्किल्स अच्छा होना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टुडे, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट इंटरव्यूअर्स और रिक्रूटर्स लुक फॉर इन कैंडिडेट्स, कि सॉफ्ट स्किल्स भी अच्छा होना चाहिए. जैसे कि आपके एनालिटिकल स्किल्स, राइट, स्ट्रक्चर्ड थिंकिंग एबिलिटीज, ये दोनों चीजें क्यों चाहिए? क्योंकि जब आप एक्चुअल जॉब में जाओगे, राइट, तो आपको एक प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट लाके नहीं दे दिया जाएगा कि ये डेटा है, इसको ट्रेन कर दो. दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. When you are working as a data scientist at a particular company, you will be given business problems, right? कि ये बिजनेस है, ये मेट्रिक हम अचीव करना चाह रहे हैं, प्रोबेबली रिटेंशन अच्छा नहीं है ऐप पे, या यूजर्स ज्यादा देर रिटेन नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, तो क्या कर सकते हैं? एंड देन यू हैव टू गो डीपर एंड ब्रिंग अ और create a data science use case or a data science problem out of that business problem. कि ओके, रिटेंशन अच्छा नहीं है, यूजर्स कहाँ टाइम स्पेंड कर रहे हैं, कहाँ पे मैं रिकमेंडेशन इंजन्स बिल्ड कर सकता हूँ सो दैट लोग ज़्यादा एंगेज करें, कहाँ पे मैं एनएलपीज डिप्लॉय कर सकता हूँ, कहाँ पे मैं एलएलएम्स यूज कर सकता हूँ, ऐसे करके आपको प्लान करना है, राइट. सो इफ यू डोंट हैव अ गुड स्ट्रक्चर्ड थिंकिंग एबिलिटी, कि आप कैसे बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम को कॉम्प्रिहेंड कर पा रहे हो एंड उससे एक डेटा साइंस प्रॉब्लम डिराइव कर पा रहे हो, सो having technical skills will help you solve data science problems, but having structured thinking and analytical abilities will help you do the precursor to it, कि create data science problems out of business problems. क्योंकि ट्रस्ट मी, बिजनेस वाले टीम आपको आके ये नहीं बोलेंगे कि इस पे रैंडम फॉरेस्ट लगा करके एक 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 क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल ट्रेन कर दो. दे विल कम विद अ प्रॉब्लम कि मेरा कस्टमर को ये प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, अब बताओ क्या कर सकते हैं. Then it is you who will decide कि okay, what kind of data is available for these customers, how they are interacting, what is the platform, कैसे हम ये चीज build कर सकते हैं so that their engagement, their interaction increases, and then ultimately the North Star metric for any company is profitability, right? Profitability or revenue that goes up. So that's where your analytical skills and structured thinking abilities will be required. आपका बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन और पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग और बॉडी लैंग्वेज, ये सब आज के डेट पे इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है? क्योंकि सिंपल रीजन जो मैंने पहले बताया आपको, कि इट इज नो लॉन्गर दैट डेटा साइंस टीम्स वर्क इन साइलोस. They interact with CXOs, CFOs, CEOs, business teams, right? And आपको हर मीटिंग में प्रेजेंट होना पड़ेगा, आपको चीजें बतानी पड़ेंगी, आपने जो मॉडल बिल्ड किया है उसको एक्सप्लेनेबल वे में लोगों को समझाना पड़ेगा, राइट? बिकॉज नॉट एवरीवन विल अंडरस्टैंड द टेक्निकलिटी ऑफ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इनसाइड अ न्यूरल नेटवर्क, राइट? व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, बट आपको एक बिजनेस आउटलुक से लोगों को एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा, राइट? कि आई एम यूजिंग दीज डेटा पॉइंट्स एंड इफेक्टिवली आई एम learning the pattern from historic data and trying to predict it beforehand so that I get better engagement or whatever is the use case, right? Considering different use cases, different reasonings will be there. But that's why आज की डेट में if an HR is looking for a data scientist, right, or similar kind of profiles, they will not only go for technical skill sets. With technical, they will also be evaluating you on your analytical skill sets, structured thinking abilities, and business communication abilities. So you have to be prepared with that also. ठीक है, तो ये हो गई अभी तक बात। तो अभी तक हमने क्या कवर कर लिया कि हाउ डेटा साइंस हैज इवॉल्व्ड, हाउ द फ्यूचर लुक्स लाइक, क्या टेक्निकल स्किल्स चाहिए होती हैं किस टाइप के रोल्स के लिए, एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स कितने इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स आप कैसे कर सकते हो, एंड आपका सॉफ्ट स्किल्स का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस और रेलेवेंस है इन टुडेज जॉब मार्केट इन डेटा साइंस अगेन। ठीक है, अब हम आते हैं इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस पे कि एक स्टैंडर्ड इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस कैसा दिखता है। Right. So coming to interview process, right? Again, the interview process can vary from company to company, right? Or it is very, it is not very possible to define a structured layout कि यही data science interviews का standard approach है और यही हर जगह होगा. It is not possible. But what I've tried to do over here is to summarize basis what is happening across different companies. तो यहाँ पे मैं आपको जो इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस दिखा रहा हूँ, दिस इज अ जेनरिक इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस that is more like a summary of what to expect, right? There can be deviations by a margin of 10 to 20% depending on which company you are interviewing for, but it will be at least 80% rotating around what I'm telling you this, because this is effectively a summary of, or I would say an average interview process across all the companies. तो आप बेसिकली सबसे पहले तो आप अप्लाई करते हो, दैट इज स्टेप वन, राइट? या तो आप डायरेक्टली अप्लाई करते हो, इफ यू आर एन अल्मा बेटर स्टूडेंट देन प्रोबेबली द प्लेसमेंट टीम हेल्प्स यू अप्लाई, और देयर आर जॉब पोर्टल्स आल्सो अवेलेबल, देन मेंटर्स और जो इंटरव्यूअर्स जो इंस्ट्रक्टर्स होते हैं अल्मा बेटर में, दे आर आल्सो प्रोफेशनल्स, वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स, सो दे आल्सो do referrals and all of those things. So whatever can be the process for applying, तो आपने अप्लाई कर लिया। जनरली हमने देखा है, आई थिंक दिस इज अगेन फ्रॉम द एक्सपीरियंस दैट वी आर सीइंग विद आवर स्टूडेंट्स, द फर्स्ट राउंड इज एन एचआर इंटरव्यू राउंड विच इज मोर लाइक गेटिंग टू नो द कैंडिडेट राउंड। ठीक है, इसमें आपसे आपका वर्क एक्सपीरियंस, एजुकेशन, क्वालिफिकेशन, इन सब चीज़ों के अराउंड बेसिक वेटिंग होती है एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग ली जाती है। एंड आफ्टर दैट generally we have seen that there is a phone interview. ठीक है, it can last from 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes it can be even short, around 15 minutes, जहाँ पे बेसिकली आपको बेसिक स्क्रीनिंग क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे, कुछ टेक्निकल टॉपिक्स के अराउंड बेसिक क्वेश्चन, आपके रिज्यूमे में जो आपने प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रखे हैं उसके अराउंड कुछ बेसिक क्वेश्चन। नाउ दिस इज टू एंश्योर दैट यू आर द गाय who you have portrayed on your resume, कि आपने जो प्रोजेक्ट्स करे हैं, जो चीज़ें अपने बारे लिखी हैं रिज्यूमे में, वो आपको आती हैं कि नहीं आती हैं, वो एक बेसिकली मोर लाइक अ टेक्निकल एचआर राउंड। ठीक है, कि टेक्निकल एचआर वाला पर्सन आपसे एक फोन इंटरव्यू पे बेसिक चीजें समझता है कि मतलब यू इट्स नॉट टोटली फेक, राइट? दैट इज द ओवरऑल रीजन बिहाइंड दिस फोन इंटरव्यू। इसके बाद आती हैं ऑन साइट इंटरव्यूज। नाउ दिस वेरीज फ्रॉम कंपनी टू कंपनी। कुछ जगह ऐसा होता है कि ऑन साइट इंटरव्यूज मतलब एक ही दिन आपको कंपनी के ऑफिस में बुला लिया जाता है, एंड देयर आर सम 4 राउंड्स ऑफ इंटरव्यूज जो एक ही दिन में सब खत्म हो जाता है, राइट? टेक्निकल राउंड होते हैं, कोडिंग प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, केस स्टडीज होते हैं, राइट? केस स्टडीज वाई? बिकॉज आपका वो बिजनेस एक्यूमेन देखने के लिए, जो मैंने पहले समझाया सॉफ्ट स्किल्स में, बिहेवियरल क्वेश्चंस होते हैं। मल्टीपल कोडिंग राउंड भी हो सकते हैं, बहुत सारी कंपनी में 2 कोडिंग राउंड्स होते हैं, 2 टेक्निकल राउंड्स होते हैं। सो दिस इज अ स्टैंडर्ड प्रोसेस जो आप स्टेप नंबर 4 पे देख रहे हो, ऑन साइट इंटरव्यूज। नाउ some companies may prefer it off site, which mean that they will not call you on site. तो ऑफ साइट में जनरली यही प्रोसेस होता है, 4 से 6 राउंड ऑफ इंटरव्यूज हो सकते हैं। एंड दिस अगेन आई एम टेलिंग बेसिस समरी, बहुत जगह 3 ही राउंड होता है, बहुत जगह 4 राउंड भी होता है, 5 राउंड भी होता है, तो वेरीज फ्रॉम कंपनी टू कंपनी। बट जहां ऑन साइट नहीं होता है, वहां पे द सेम प्रोसेस ऑफ दीज 3 to 6 इंटरव्यूज इज स्प्रेड आउट इन लाइक 1 वीक और 2 वीक, और ये ऑनलाइन होता है फिर, right? And this is the most important part. The step 4 that you see is the make or break part. तो ये जो 3-4 राउंड ऑफ इंटरव्यूज होते हैं, यहाँ पे आपको एक्चुअली इवेलुएट किया जाता है दैट वेदर यू आर द राइट फिट, राइट? और इन राउंड्स में आप समझ लो कि आपका जो रेज्यूमे है उसमें जो आपने प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रखे हैं, उन प्रोजेक्ट्स का अंडरस्टैंडिंग, जो टेक्निकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपने यूज करे हैं उन प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए, उनका अंडरस्टैंडिंग is what you effectively need to be strong on, be confident on, and expect questions around this itself. तो ऑन साइट इंटरव्यूज हो गया, उसके बाद लास्ट थिंग इज ऑफर लेटर नेगोशिएशन, एंड दिस इज मोर लाइक अ फॉर्मेलिटी राउंड, जहाँ पे लास्ट में एचआर आपके साथ डिस्कस करके एंड ये ओपनिंग्स क्लोज कर देती है. So that is how the entire process works like. सैम्पल इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस अगेन, तो इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस के बारे में मेरा फीडबैक ये है कि देर इज नॉट एन एग्जॉस्टिव लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट आई कैन गिव टू यू गाइज, कि एक काम करो कि ये 100 क्वेश्चंस है, ये 100 क्वेश्चंस पढ़ लेना, इसमें से ही क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे. दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. डेटा साइंस इज अ वेरी वास्ट फील्ड. What you know probably the interviewer might not be knowing, what interviewer knows probably you might not be knowing, right? So a common bridge or a common understanding, or to have a conversation and to have a to and fro question kind of sessions, is to talk around those topics which are there on your resume. So again, ये चीज मैंने बहुत बार emphasize कर दी है. Again, I'm telling you that discussion on projects, past works, experience, etc. is what you need to have strong hold on. जैसे कि आपने अगर अगर कोई क्लासिफिकेशन मॉडल ट्रेन किया है और उसके लिए आपने रैंडम फॉरेस्ट यूज किया है या फिर एक्सजी बूस्ट यूज किया है, तो रैंडम फॉरेस्ट क्या होता है, एक्सजी बूस्ट क्या होता है, बैगिंग एंड बूस्टिंग में डिफरेंस क्या होती है, ये सब क्वेश्चंस हैं जो आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो कि आपसे पूछे जाएंगे, राइट? सो prepare yourself around your projects, around the technical concepts that you have used in your projects, and mostly you will be sorted for more than 90% of the interviews, right? Or coding problems आप practice कर लो, and there are a lot of sites that you can use for practicing coding problems. केस स्टडी क्वेश्चंस भी प्रैक्टिस करना जरूरी है, बिकॉज अभी जो लेटेस्ट इंटरव्यू ट्रेंड्स चल रहे हैं उसमें बिजनेस एक्यूमेन को इवैल्यूएट करना इज ऑल्सो समथिंग दैट इंटरव्यूअर्स आर डूइंग, बिकॉज इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. मैंने बताया ना कि आप सिर्फ एक डेटा साइंस प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने नहीं जा रहे हो, आप पहले एक बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम को एक डेटा साइंस प्रॉब्लम में कन्वर्ट करने जा रहे हो. दैट इज स्टेप 1. सो दैट्स वाई एक्सपेक्ट केस स्टडी क्वेश्चंस, प्रोडक्ट केस स्टडीज, डेटा एनालिटिक्स केस स्टडीज, बिजनेस केस स्टडीज टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, इनको प्रिपेयर करने का तरीका वही है कि लॉट ऑफ केस स्टडी क्वेश्चंस अवेलेबल होते हैं. इनफैक्ट एट आल्मा बेटर आल्सो इन द आल्मा एक्स करियर ट्रैक आपको इन केस स्टडीज के अराउंड प्रिपेयर किया जाता है. देयर आर स्पेसिफिक सेशंस दैट हैपन अराउंड केस स्टडीज टू डेवलप दैट बिजनेस acumen to be able to crack these case study related rounds, right? So I think that's it mostly, guys, from my end. ठीक है. This is what I wanted to tell you and brief you. Again, feel free to evaluate all the courses available in the market, or अगर आपको सेल्फ स्टडी मोड में भी करना है तो आप कर सकते हो, बट टेक अ नोट ऑफ दीज पॉइंटर्स दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू। ठीक है, कि आप क्रेडिबल प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम करो, ठीक है, आप करिकुलम एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में कंप्लीट करो, एंड गिवन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ 2024 एंड 2025, हाउ द फील्ड itself is growing, try to get into a program that also covers advanced concepts around LLMs, deep learning, CNN, and all of those things, so that you have a better grasp over things and you have an edge in the market. And lastly, also focus on soft skills, because technical skills probably आज के डेट में बहुत सारे लोगों के पास हो जाती हैं, सेल्फ स्टडी करके भी लोग टेक्निकल स्किल्स एक्वायर कर लेते हैं, बट प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर वाया प्रोजेक्ट्स, practical exposure on soft skills, business case studies is what will differentiate you, your resume, आपको अपना portfolio building, profile building पे वैसे फोकस करना पड़ेगा। Now, I think that being said, uh, we will have so that's all, guys, from my end. Uh, we have, I think, Pratiksha from the admissions team. So, those of you who are interested now in knowing specifics about the course offering at Alma Better, ठीक है? Muhammad Anas is asking, can we get the recording of this session? Yes, yes, Anas, you will be getting this, will be posted on YouTube. So you can follow Alma Better channel and this entire session will be out there. Okay. Huh, so now coming back, so those of you who are now willing to know more about specifically about Alma Better, कि Alma Better में course offering क्या है, what's the fee structure, कब ज्वाइन करना होता है, कितने टाइम का कोर्स होता है, प्लेसमेंट के लिए आप कब जाते हो, कब आपके सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के अराउंड, प्रोजेक्ट्स के अराउंड कैसे चीजें होती हैं, सो फॉर ऑल ऑफ दैट वी हैव प्रतीक्षा ओवर हियर। एंड बिफोर आई मूव आउट, I would just like to tell you guys this, because it's festive season. So yes, happy Diwali also to all of you guys. Diwali is coming. It's the festive season that has already started. Next week onwards, sare corporates may everywhere holiday season will kind of start off. So wishing you a very happy Diwali in advance. And also, I think I would like to use this opportunity to showcase guys. So this is if you go to Alma Better website, right? I'll just share the screen. So there is a Diwali special announcement that Alma Better has made, right? And this is again intended to give back to the community, because it has been 4 years at Alma Better, and there are so many students that have graduated out of Alma Better and are now at different positions across the globe, right? So we also feel like giving back to the community. So generally, if you go to the certification in full stack data science and AI course, right, and if you go to the program fee section, you see that there is one component tuition fee which is paid upfront, depending on which plan you are taking, right? And then there is a career services fee, which is a significant amount which needs to be paid later once you get a job, right? And this is something that students pay only after placement, right? Now, this Diwali, I think just for 100 learners, we are willing to sponsor the career services fee, right? So go through this link and you can click on read more, and this is the announcement. So this is a campaign that we have started, wherein for 100 learners, the entire career services fee for all the programs, right, which is 1,50,000 for the iconic, for master's degree also it is 1,50,000, and for premium also it is 2,40,000. So the career services fee will be waived off for these programs, the iconic programs and the MS in computer science programs, right? Which effectively means that these students who enroll will get all the benefits of the career services without actually having to sign any income share agreement or having any pay after placement liability, right? So it's just the upfront enrollment fee that is expected out of the student, and after that everything is taken care of. Again, this is a limited offering because it will not be possible for us to give this offering to everyone, because career services fee component also has a cost associated with it. There is mentorship sessions, your project evaluations, teachers, industry veterans who are taking these sessions. So whole lot of costs around this. So what we have done is that, as a gesture, as a good gesture around this festivity, we have given this out to like 100 people on a first come first serve basis, right? So if you are considering joining Alma Better, or so I think I forgot to share this screen. This is where all the details of the Diwali special offer is there, right? That why 200 people, which all courses, and what are the benefits. You can read through it. And if you're probably evaluating a career in data science, or you're thinking that maybe in next 10 days, 15 days, or maybe next 1 month, 1.5 month, you'll probably would want to start a career in data science, then I would say that now is the right time. And if you're lucky, if you are in this top 100 students, then probably you will be optimizing a lot in terms of the net payout that you will be required to do for getting into a good program. So that's up to you guys. So I think I'll now hand over the stage to Pratiksha, and she will take it forward from here. Pratiksha, can you move yourself to stage? Let me just move you. Yes.
I hope I am audible to you.
Yes, Pratiksha, you are audible. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So Pratiksha will take it forward from here.
Thank you, Ishan. So, hi everyone. My name is Pratiksha, and I am from the admissions team. So, I am the person who is going to guide you about the offerings that we are giving in our courses and what is the difference between certification and the master's program. Secondly, if you have any queries related to anything, you can ask me in the comment box, and I am going to answer all your queries. So just wanted to know like how's the session till now? Did you like the session? And is there anything that you want to ask before let's go ahead for the course details and all? So any questions till now? Anyone? Any questions? Anything that you want to ask related to the course? You can go ahead and ask and write it down in the comment box. I'm happy to answer all your queries. All clear? At least thumbs up. I want this session to be interactive and it is helpful for you to understand what AlmaBetter is offering. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Just tell me that you guys are able to see the screen. Just give me a thumbs up once you're able to see my screen. Everyone, can you see my screen? So today you have got so many information about data science, what AlmaBetter is providing. So basically, AlmaBetter is providing two courses. One is data science program, other one is web development program. So basically, we help people to take a transition into IT. So basically, if someone is from non-IT background as well, they can also join us where we can help them to understand from scratch to the professional level. So this is the you can say the best part of Alma Better, that we have majority of people in our batches that are coming from non-technical background, basically that are coming from MBA or a BCom background, and we are helping them to take a transition. So the people who have any queries related to that, that I am from non-tech background, will I able to do this course? Yes, definitely you will able to do this course, because our trainers are going to train you in that way where everything you will going to learn. And even we are more focusing on the practical knowledge, where we are having one-on-one doubt solving sessions as well. If you have any queries, you can have a one-on-one session discussion with the trainer where you can solve all your queries, right? So let's understand what we are providing in the market. So basically, we are going to give you, this is our learning platform where we are going to teach you in groups, which helps you to understand better, where you will be having a group discussions as well. You will be having a live projects. So we are having in a month, there will be 2 Saturdays where you will be having your live labs, where you will be working on live projects together. Then we do, as I mentioned, that we study in group, we do projects in team, and then we are getting ready you for the job. Basically, we also provide you the interview preparation as well, where we are making your resume, we are making your LinkedIn profile, where you will be getting ready for the industry. So we are, you will be having an option to have a one-on-one mentorship session where you can take a career counseling as well according to your profile. Then coming on the next part, that what we are providing, so basically we are covering everything from scratch to the professional level, that helps you to understand better. Then we are having 100 plus live classes with lifetime recorded access. This is the best part that I don't think nobody is providing in the market, that we are Alma Better is giving, where we are having live sessions, and our classes timings are late evenings, like the classes starts from 8 to 10:30 p.m. In case if you missed any session, so you will be having a recording access too. Then later on, if you want to wish like to see the recording, you have an option to have a recorded lectures. Then we are covering 20 plus capstone projects, where thousands plus coding problems are there, and there will be a quizzes as well, where after the session you will able to attend that quiz. If and you will get a coins as well, where you can understand where you are lacking and where you need to improve. Then we are having daily doubt solving sessions, that is again with the one on one. So we have a live support option on the students dashboard. I'm going to show you the student dashboard too, where you can have a one on one mentorship session, where you can book your session according to the timings. Then we are covering 50 plus mock interviews as well, and this is again, it's a 100% job guarantee program. We are having 700 plus hiring partners too. So basically, we are not going only to teach you, we are preparing you for the interviews till the time you are getting a job. Any questions till now? Anything, guys, that you want to ask? You can just write it down in the comment box, and at the end, I'm going to answer all your queries. Then we are having like the live lectures we are including, we are having live lab experiments, then the projects that we are having, and we are having the group discussions as well. As I mentioned that we have a one-on-one mentorship session, there will be a special lectures with IIT Guwahati trainers. So yes, we are collaborated with IIT Guwahati, where you will be getting a certification from IIT Guwahati and Microsoft too. So basically, you will be getting a two certification. It's a dual certification, where you will be having a proper exam of Microsoft, and you will get a certification for that. So we are giving you a voucher that we call Assure certification, right? So next we are having a community where you will be added in a alumni group, where you can have a one-on-one discussion as well, where you will able to see our success story, that how many students are getting placed. So if I talk about our success rate for the placement one, that is 92%. Then coming on the mandatory almics, where we are having capstone projects, where there will be a minimum number of projects that you need to complete, and then at the end of the course you will be having your exam. So basically, let me explain you in very easy language. So basically, in certification course, we are having 6 modules in total, where we are teaching you everything from basic to the professional, right? So if anyone is coming from the non-technical background as well, they have an option to have a one-on-one, you can say a live doubt solving sessions to clear more their queries. Apart, everything is going to provide, like we have a revision classes as well. We are dividing our classes into 6 modules, where you will be having each and every topic, you can say from the scratch. right? Then coming on the next part, this is our hiring partners, that as I mentioned that we have 700 plus hiring partners with us. That is, we have Amazon, Vedantu, Novartis, Tech Mahindra, Accenture, KPMG, JP Morgan. So these are the hiring partners that we have. So recently there are so many students that we have placed in Amazon, approximately 30 in the last batch. Then these are the companies you will able to see that these are the companies that you can say it's a MNC, and we have a middle level MNCs as well, where you are going to get a placement, where our placement starts from guaranteed above 5 LPA. So this is our average package that we are providing, that is 8 to 9 LPA. So that this is for both the courses, that is data science and web development program. So in certification course, you will able to get this much, and if you are planning for the master's degree in data science, so our average package is 15 LPA. Because master's in data science is something where you will be having everything. You can say you will be you will learn the advanced level as well, and you will be going to complete learn the AI part too. Next, let's come on the next session. So these are our mentors that are going to teach you. So these are instructors that they are going to take your regular session, and even we have a special guest lectures from IIT Guwahati too. Any questions, guys? Anything that you want to discuss? So these are the success stories that the people who are getting placed. So we have so many students with us where our average package is 8 to 9 LPA, where they are getting placed in the companies. So these are the people. I'm going to share their LinkedIn profile as well in the chat box, where you will able to see that. Yeah. So let me just show you the student dashboard. Till now, if you have any queries, anything that you want to ask, you can write it down in the chat box, please. So the course for 45 LPA, it's a master's program. This is the highest package that we are providing. And like the master's people, the average package as a fresher we can provide is 12 to 15 LPA. So let me know once you able see my screen. Will you able to see my screen now? Yeah. So let's start. This is a student dashboard that we have. I'm going to show you a certification course in this. So similar way, we have a master's degree program too with us, where this is the tabs that is called home, learn, classroom, practice, projects, career, mentorship, the job board, refer and earn, and community. So this is how your homepage look like, right? So here let's start with the learning tab. So learn tab is basically for what, where if someone wants to complete their course early. For example, our course is for 6 to 8 months, but yeah, if I need to complete my course within, you can say 4 months or 5 months, that is also possible, where you can have all recording in this session, where you will able to learn, right? Then coming on the next part, that is the classroom sessions, where here you will able to see the live sessions, right? So today I have no sessions, so that is why it is showing no classes are scheduled for today. Apart, you will be having a live sessions where you can see the schedule for a week. Then if, for example, I want to watch that recording, or in case if I missed any session, so you need to click the completed tab, where you will able to see all the recordings from here. So here you need to tab on the view recording, and you will able to see the recordings, right? So this is how it works. And this recordings will be with you till lifetime. It's a lifetime access for the recorded lectures. Then coming on the practice part, here in practice part you will be having coding assessment, as I mentioned that you will be having after every module or after every session there will be a lot of, you can say, a problem solving assignments where you will be having a option to solve. And there I see I haven't solved any one, so here it sees unsolved. But once you solve, so you will get a scores as well, right? So we will be having a quizzes as well, we are having a coding assessments as well. So this is purely 132 coding assessments. Then we are having this like quiz as well. So there will be a 13 quiz where you will able to see yourself where you need to improve more, right? Then coming on the projects part, so we are covering in total 24 projects where 6 projects will be compulsory, right? So we have like Gen AI as well, where you will be having like 24 projects where you can choose that which projects you want to do. So we will be having like in month in a 2 Saturdays where we are having a live lab sessions where you will be going to work on a live project. Then this is a career option that you will be having where you will able to see your career alma extract, like where you need to start from. And this is how it works, right? So basically this is abcat exam. Once you're done with the 6 months of the program, so we will be having one assessment that we call abcat exam, where you will be analyzing yourself that how much this is the compulsory for sitting in almaic selection, like in the placement, you can say in simple words. So this is a abcat exam where you need to score at least 60% to get eligibility to sit into the placements. So basically alma x is something where you will be having whatever you learn in 6 months of the training, you will be having that exam. It's not very tough, it's not very easy, but yeah, this is purely based on your performance. Secondly, this 60% that you need to score to sit into the placement. Now coming on the mentorship part, mentorship is something where if you want to you can say book a session with the working professional who is working as a data scientist in past 10 to 12 years, so you can book the session. So here what you need to do is you can just book your session, you can just click on the tab, and then you will be able to see three options, that is interview guidance, job search counseling, or a resume guidance. So according to your requirements, according to the timings that are available, you will able to book these sessions. Then coming on the job board, so this is the best part, you can say, that we are having. I guess this is the something that every student is excited for, and if few people are looking for the upscaling or for the job part, so this is the jobs that are available. So here this is especially for the alma better students that who already joined with us. So here you will be able to see the jobs where you can apply. So there are number of jobs that we are having. So people who have a like questions in their mind that in the right now the jobs are very less in the markets. No guys, it's not, there are huge jobs in the market, and right now you can say AI and ML is a high demand in the market, right? If I compare on the other jobs, so this is a data science is something where this is a huge demand in the market. So here you can see there is a 3768 jobs. So here you have an option to select according to the locations. For example, if you are staying in any metro city or any there, so you can select a location from here. You can select a like a job location, and then the mode, that which mode you want to go with, remote, hybrid, on site. Then you can select a domain, data science or a web development. So as I mentioned, we provide two courses, web development and data science. Then the employment type that you are looking for, an internship, and according to that you can able to see the jobs and you can apply as much as you can. There is no limit from here that you cannot apply for a limited jobs number of jobs. You can apply as many jobs as you can. Now there is an option that we call refer and earn. So this refer and earn is something where if you want to invite your friend to join this course, so even you can make some money as well. So if you refer your friend for a data science course, that is for the masters in data science, where you can earn 20,000 rupees cash. If you refer your friend for the certification course, where you will be having, you can earn 4,000 rupees cash. So how it works is, like, your friend will also get the discount and you will also get the money. So for example, if your friends also wants to join the course, so you can refer him and he can also earn the money and you can also earn the money. So in the both the way, you both have a benefit for that, right? Then we are having the community option, where you will be having, you can say, alumni group, where if you have anything that you want to discuss, where you will be so see our success stories as well, so you will be added there. Then we have a best option that we call help. So in this help option, you will be having a live support, where, as I mentioned, we have a live doubt solving session, that is one on one, like you and the trainer only. So, for example, if you are studying and you find any problem, right? So, our trainers are available from Monday to Saturday from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. In case if you are studying in that time, so you will be having an option to have a one-on-one live doubt solving session. So, our classes will be held thrice a week. It will be a weekdays classes, that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes the schedule got changed for TTS also, but mostly it will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday only. And if you have any problem related to your any curriculum, then you have an option to join a live support, right? And if you have a problem related to the dashboard or anything, so even you can raise a ticket as well from here. So these all are like, that's all about the certification course that we are providing. In a similar way, we are providing even a master's program, where the master's program it's for 12 months, where you can see here 6 months, but for the master's degree program it will be for 12 months. So master's degree, we suggest to the people, firstly, who haven't done the master's till yet. Secondly, if you are looking for a better opportunity in masters, where you will be having a better salary package. Thirdly, in master's degree, if you do right now, so it will be giving you a benefit in future. So how masters will help? If someone is coming from the non-technical background, firstly, they have a getting a more chance to get selected in the interview, because you will be doing a master's degree. It's not you will going to sit into the placement after masters. It's not like that. Even after completing a foundation level, there is an option to sit into the placement after that. So, guys, till now, if you have any doubt, anything, you can ask me in the chat box. I am here to help you for each query. So let's go back and check everything. Yeah. So I have sent my question already. Can I get 8 LPA per annum fresher in MNC? See, 8 LPA as a fresher, yeah, definitely you will get. Reason right now, as I mentioned, our freshers package is 8 to 9. See, guys, I am very upfront to you for this thing. Like, the salary package depends upon the skill set. It's not if someone is getting a 7 LPA, if someone is getting a 9 LPA, even in a batch, I have seen so many people are getting a very good package, right? So it totally depends upon your skill set, how you're performing in the interviews. But yeah, this is possibility that you will be getting 8 LPA package as a data scientist after completion your iconic plan. Even if you choose a master's program, so in master's program you will be getting a better opportunity in terms of the master's program. You will be getting a higher chance of getting a better package, because for the master's degree program, we give you that interviews that the company is providing a good better salary in that, right? So that I mentioned that our average package is 15 LPA for the master's degree program, because it covers from, you can say, complete data science, AI, and ML. And even if you have done any bachelor's like BCom, anything, so even also you can join our master's degree program. I hope I have answered your queries. So, difference between PG program, certification program. See, for the certification program that we are having, that is for the people who are doing a graduation or who wants to do the short term program. Master's degree program is something where we are covering everything from basics to the professional. And in master's degree program, we suggest the people who have done their graduation, or if you have a so much gap years. For example, if a person have done the graduation in 2016 or 17, we suggest them to have a master's degree program, because that is a higher chances to get selected into the companies, even in a good companies. There are so many companies in the market right now. If you haven't done any masters now, they will not going to see your resume as well. So we suggest them to have a master's degree program. But yeah, we do have a certification program, where you will be learn everything from basics to the profession. So, what is the initial fees for the master's degree program? So, right now, Abhilash, we are having a Diwali discounts going on where you will be having, you can say, uh, uh, a very good discount on the fees, and you can connect with us one on one as well for having a discussion more on this. And masters that we are having, as I mentioned, as Arshan even mentioned, that we have a Diwali campaign going on, and we have a like selected 100 students where you don't need to pay any placement fees, right? So I have answered this 45 LP. This is the highest package. I'm going to share you his profile as well. He got placed into the Amazon with 45 LP after doing our master's degree. So Amit, which fees you are talking about, you can write it down, like certification or the masters, so it is easier for me to. Yeah, so Abhilash, we do have a EMI options available. You can have 24 months no cost EMI as that you can take a course. Share the reference. Yeah, sure. I am going to share you everything for the LinkedIn profile where you can check the 45 LPA as well. Even there are so many profiles for the 30 LPA, 35 LPA, 37 LPA. There are a lot of people, right? So going back on that same presentation, let me just give you the overview for the, you can say, the courses. So guys, just tell me in the chat box once you see my screen. So I have already shown you the dashboard of the students. Now coming on the next part, that is someone is asking for the, you can say, the course difference, right? So in the course difference, let me explain you. For the certification level, it is taking up for the 6 to 8 months, and for the master's degree program, it is completely for the 12 months, right? So in certification program, you will only going to learn a basics things, that is Python, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, machine learning, and Gen AI, right? On the other hand, we have a web development program. If someone is looking for the web development program as well, so we are covering JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Then we have data structure. Then we have front end development, back end. Then we are having cloud computing as well. So where we are covering month stack, complete month stack, right? So these are the certification courses that we are having, and even that is in a collaboration with IIT Guwahati. So you will be getting a certification from IIT Guwahati, and even we do have the other option that we call normal certification with AlmaBetter. Plus, you will be having an option to give that exam for the Microsoft, where you will be getting a separate certification from Microsoft too. Everything is available on the website as well. You can go through the website, and you will able to see, right? So any doubts till now, anything that you want to ask, you can go ahead and write it down in the chat box. So this is, I'm going to share you one you can say a good offer that we are offering right now. And there is a separate Diwali campaign that is going on where you will be avail a very good discount. This is the discount. On the top of that, you are getting a complete placement fees waived off, that you don't need to pay any placement fee for that, right? So it is mentioned that by Arshan that we are only taking 100 students. So guys, if you are planning, right, so this is the best time to get enrolled in the courses where you will be having, you can say, a discount plus no placement fee is there. So this is the coupon code if someone is planning to get enrolled. So this is the discount that you can just copy this discount coupon and you can avail your discount. This you can directly put on the website and you can enroll from the website too. And if someone is looking for the EMI, so I'm going to drop my number in the chat box. You can connect with me for more details of one on one, where you can have a proper counseling session with me. And I'm going to explain you everything in detail. And if someone is confused between both the courses for the certification and for the masters as well, you can connect with me. So according to your profile, whatever gives you benefit, right, I'm going to suggest you that thing only, right? So any questions, anything that you want to ask, you can go ahead. So that's all about the today's demo session, guys. And it's really you can say wonderful that you guys stay till end. And if you have any questions for me, anything related to the course or generic that you want to ask about the course and the data science or a web development, you can stay and just ask. Is Almax fees is free? Yeah, definitely. This Almax fees is not there, right? So we have completely waived off our placement fee. The placement fee is not there. This is a Diwali offer that we are giving. So Preetham, you are asking about certification. Yeah, so we have this web development certification that we have, full stack web development, that you can go ahead with. So data science certification and also the master's course fee detail. See, for the master's degree, for the certification, we are charging like we have two categories. One is a normal AlmaBetter certification, which we are charging 50,000 plus GST, and for the data science uh, for the IIT Guwahati certification with Microsoft, we are charging 75,000, where we I have shared the coupon code that is MANG20, where you can avail 20% straight away discount. And secondly, you don't need to pay any placement fee. This is a Diwali offer that right now we are having. For the master's course fees, we are having 1,80,000 plus GST that we are charging. But again, you will be having a discount coupon with you, where you can avail 20% discount on that. And for more queries or anything, I'm going to drop my number. You can just have a one-on-one conversation with me. So let me answer all the queries. So I hope, Bishop, I have answered your query. Fees detail of all the programs I have shared. You can connect with me one on one for more details. Can we get a curriculum for that course? Sure, you will. Can you just, Preetham, write it down which course you are talking about, master, certification, data science, or anything? Everything is available on the website as well. Apart, if you want, you can just drop your number in the chat box. I can share you from the WhatsApp too. Is Almax free? Yeah, Almax free for Diwali offer. Correct, correct, correct. Thank you, Mosmi, for that, for this certification course on the basic study of everything. See, for the certification course, Tanmay, we are going to teach everything from basics, right? But if you are looking for a good job, you can say a better package, then we suggest you to go with our master's program. What masters gives you benefit? Firstly, you will be getting a higher chance to get selected. Secondly, there is a lot of competition in the market, right? Every institute is providing a certification course. But if you able to see the master's degree that is with the Wolf University that we are providing, there are very limited number of you can say institute that they are providing this master's degree program. Thirdly, this master's degree program, see, you need to spend the money. So why don't you spend that much amount, which is helpful for a, you can say, a longer time, right? In any way, if you are not masters ahead, right? So right now you need to go with a master's degree, which gives you better benefit. For example, if you haven't done any masters till now, so in future you need to plan to get a good promotion. So better to spend your money in that way, where you can save your time and the money too. Right now you will able to spend your money in certification, then again after 2 to 3 years you need to spend the money again on the master's degree, because without masters you will not getting any, like you can say, the promotion will not be that much great that you are expecting. So AI and ML fees for certification and master. See, we have a data science program, Amit, and as I mentioned, we are having for the certification we are charging 50,000. For the normal certification, Alma Better certification, and 75,000 for the IIT Guwahati certification. And for the master's degree, we are having 1,80,000 plus GST, where you can connect one on one for more details about the certification and master's degree program. The master's courses full stack web development also. Ravi, if you want, you can connect with me. I can help you personally for this. Yeah, we do have this master's full stack web development too. And for the data science and MI. Any questions till now, guys? Anything that we are having? See, everyone having a different queries in their mind, right? So it's better to have, once you can look the website, everything is mentioned in detail. Secondly, we are going to help you for, you can say, each and every query. So this is my number. You can save this number. My name is Pratiksha. I am here from the admissions team, where if you have any queries related to the master's degree program, certification program, or you are confused between which program is good for you, so I can counsel you for according to your profile. and you can take the session. You can WhatsApp me on the same number, where I can provide you all the details. And someone is asking for the discounts as well, so right now I have just shared the discount coupon, that is mang20, where you can avail 20% straight away discount. And yes, as we mentioned, we have like Diwali campaign offer going on, where you don't need to pay any placement fees. So Ravi, Bishop, I have answered all the queries, guys. Anything that you want to discuss, anything that you want to say, you can just write it down in the chat box. I have dropped my number as well. If you want, you can connect with me one on one. I'm happy to answer all your queries. And if you are confused as well, I'm going to share you all the details over the WhatsApp according to your profile, and suggest you better course, either certification, either master's program. As again I am mentioning that this is, you can say, it's been 4 years, I haven't seen this offer till now, that the placement fees have been waived off. So this is the best time if you are planning to enroll. So any questions, or shall we end this session? Guys, come on, yes, no, anything? So I hope all the queries are cleared. So thank you so much everyone for joining this session. It is really, really, you can say, wonderful having a conversation with you all. I hope this session will going to help you, and we are happy if you join us, and we are like giving you our best, that if you join with us, so we will going to help you for each and everything from basics to the professional, as I mentioned. And our team is going to teach you where you will be having, or you can say, a bright future ahead. Thank you so much everyone again for joining this session. Thank you.